Greedfall was on the PlayStation Plus monthly games for free. I've heard mixed reviews, so I figured why not try it and give a sort of little introduction for, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes and see if I like it, and then other people can also see if they like it based on this. So, I cheat. I usually make it a little bit brighter just because I'm a blind bitch, so. Okay, let's do this shit. Let's just hop right in it. We'll start with easy, just to, since we've never played before, and we want to make sure that the combat doesn't prove too frustrating that we can't see the other shining elements of the game. So I like to always start out on the easiest level. That way I can really focus on other elements of the game. That way, even if combat does prove to be difficult or frustrating, I like the rest of the game so much that I'm willing to put up with it.
Could you stand a little taller, just a tad?
Like this?
Yes, yes. The chin a tiny bit lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There! Now, hold the pose.
Oh, I see what we're doing here. Yeesh. I don't know, it's usually like 50-50 on what I go with for any given sort of... I guess I'll just go with a woman this time. Okay. I like how they're including a few different elements here. I really like that one too. I can't even... Okay, I guess you just don't. Ew. What the hell? What the hell is this? What is this? Okay. I'm gonna try not to take too long with character creation because... Okay. I can go with this sort of masculine sort of thing going on. Alright. Maybe that one. I think I like that one, actually, weirdly enough. Make it look angy. Angy. I like that one, actually. Yeah. Okay, so certain presets, it looks like they're just naturally darker or lighter. Ooh, I'm gonna go with... I'm just gonna go with dark. Ooh, I always like the really light colored ones. Green especially. My boyfriend has green eyes and they're just... I like that gold too though. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that, I think. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So warrior, technical, or magic. I like all three, but usually, especially for a first playthrough, I go with warrior because that's what I'm more comfortable with, like the heavy armor, two-handed stuff. How many attributes do we have? Just one, I see. Okay, well I'm gonna do an endurance then. Yes, okay. Talents. Choose the talent in which to invest your starting point to progress in your own way. I definitely like charisma, always, so it's probably gonna be that one. Balance. Upgrades. Gathering sites become easier to see. Simple lock picking. Potions. Definitely charisma. Okay, let's do this shit, y'all.
Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lady, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives you character.
You're still here?
We have nearly finished. Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry. I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Telemi and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name. I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lady. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir, truly. I must be going.
My lady, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested I finish.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
Okie dokie. I have no idea what's going on story-wise, but let's see how the controls work out. Okay, so pressing L3 is to crouch. Square is to draw my sword here. Okay. Triangle does the same thing. Circle does nothing. X does nothing, at least not right now. R1...
Hey! Green blood!
Kurt!
And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious Master of Arms.
As loyal as your goal.
Enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Kurt, I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see. Fight
The
with
graphics are, I see. Oh, I see. Use. I have! This is annoying! Oh. Is that what it was wanting me to do? I guess so. Cool.
What a green blood. Me who thought myself a competent weapons master.
It's becoming a little hard to believe.
Don't add insult to injury. This is humiliating enough.
Well, at first I just
We'll
thought
need to
my
get you
character
through the
might be
basics,
ugly,
or
but
you risk
no,
getting your
all
feathers
of them
put to
are.
the
The
first sign of
graphics
trouble.
are...
That could definitely come in handy.
In that case, Otto here is going to be your training partner.
Could be worse, could be better.
Fight with honor.
This looks like, I don't know, 2013 graphics maybe? Something like that. So firearms are ideal for interrupting or destabilizing an enemy. Each shot consumes 1 ammunition. Techniques, here we go.
Come on, come and fight!
Shown with shields on the health bar. Certain traps. Ow.
Let's see what you're capable of.
Fury is a state that allows you to use special attacks that inflict bonus damage and make them lose their balance. So L2. Okay, cool.
Come on, you chicken! Come and fight! Come on, you chicken! Come and fight!
It appears we've brushed up on the basics.
It does. And I'd like to be on my way. I've quite the list of things to do before we depart.
Indeed. Remember that you can always train in our barracks on the island if you're feeling rusty.
Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
On the contrary, I am thrilled that both you and Sir de Corsillon are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Don't tell me the old school teacher is competing against me. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I've no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for a celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
Okay. Initial thoughts are I'm not really a big fan of how they're doing dialogue right now. And I don't mean like the dialogue options that you saw. I mean just the conversation in general. Um, it's very assumptuous, the conversation so far, dialogue between characters. It is going along, the conversation is going along assuming that you know everything that they're talking about. And they may do more introductions later, but I do like a game that can make establishments and introductions very quickly. Because the longer that I spend confused about what the hell they're talking about and what's going on, the less eager I am to play the rest of the game. So that's just me. Other people might not care. Y'all, some people might see the combat system here and think, well, that's good enough for me as long as I can hack and slash my way through. I don't give a fuck what's going on. And I'm, they still may yet impress, but so far, this is not a game that I would pick back up if I went another 15 to 20 minutes and still felt the way that I feel right now. I probably wouldn't pick it back up. Because the combat is okay. It's okay to me. The conversation and the story, I'm not really following very well at the moment. So I just press the big PlayStation button and this pulls up your menu, I suppose. So you've got all your equipment. Nothing on that yet. I'm assuming you get different stuff. So I've got a sword, a hammer, and a pistol. So, and the map is up top there, I guess. The exclamation point is where I need to go and say goodbye to my mother. Okay, L2 is a draw your weapon kind of button. I'm looking for a button that will increase speed, and maybe I should look at the controls. Maybe that will help. See if there are any. So, shortcuts, stealth, camera. So holding X will sprint. Let's try it. That's what it looks like. There we go. That's a little faster. If I would have had to go the whole game at this pace, I would have been extremely annoyed. Okay, that costume's kind of cool. I'll admit that.
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
She's blind.
Mother, I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition. Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that.
Well, in that light, she doesn't look so bad.
Talking about.
I'm just not a big fan of
idea
the
of
way
leaving
all
you
the
behind,
characters look.
alone and ill. Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
I know. But it brings me comfort to know my daughter has left on a mission to heal her people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here. Take this with you.
What is it?
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck. All my blessings go with you, my child. Now, be off.
That's a dumb looking hat. Whatever floats your boat, girl.
Kurt,
The scenery was nice.
it's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You were right. Maybe he is already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier located?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
Add to the team. Cool. We have a companion now. This
Where would you
motherfucker.
like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Thélème and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well. Do you think Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't know, but it is certainly worthy of inspection.
This looks slightly beautiful, but also very grim and unsettling. It makes me a little uncomfortable. I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Just a little uncomfortable. I honestly... What the fuck? Okay, let's look at everything. Character development. Cool. Desarde. I guess that's how they say. I see relationship levels. Okay, cool. Equipment maps. This is what I needed. Thélème Embassy. And then what is this? Bridge Alliance. Okay, so both of those. Don't know what that. Point of interest. Okay. So actually, I need to go. What the fuck?
Come here, my beauties.
Okay, for whatever reason, I didn't expect that, but... Okay. Okay, it looks like we got something, equipment-wise. Old sturdy gloves, old reinforced gloves. Let's go ahead and put these bad boys on. Alright, cool. Which way? Am I doing this wrong? Aha! Okay. Okay, let's just do this. I'm not gonna fuck around. We're just gonna keep doing the story for this. That way I can get as much of this as I can in one go to gauge whether or not I'll like this game.
Good day, Excellency.
Lady de Sardet, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Desarde. I knew
I have
it.
come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are
Hello,
departing
kitty
for
cat.
Tir Freddy on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it, and perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that, but I'm sure that my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You were hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do.
I'm not a big fan of this format. And I don't mean like this here. I just mean pointless conversations that aren't mixed into the story to learn about the world. So it's like you could go through... I think a very well-made game has their background information, at least some of it, at least the necessary basics, mixed into things. So you have to be able to learn about it. So you have to know somewhat what you're doing in order to continue. So I'm hoping that they'll do that at some point, but they haven't done that yet. And I don't like this right here, because it gives me an option to have a boring conversation about the background of this world that we're in, but it's not necessary, and I could just leave right now without knowing anything.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, de Sade.
It's just not filled with ingenuity and creativity so far. It's, to me personally, and I guess, you know, I'm considered picky about games maybe, but negotiate with the vendor. I see, that's why those are, I'll go ahead and do this, but before I leave, I'll do those other two quests. But I'm sure I'll have the ability to come back. I'm not a big fan of this map layout either.
Your Excellency.
Lady de Sade, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that, I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Tir Fredi. My cousin Constantine is taking office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing
More
trouble
side
in
quests.
Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
Yep, more of this crap. Okay, cool.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lady de Sade.
The voice acting isn't terrible, so I'll give them that. That's a plus. The voice acting is actually believable. The graphics are... Well, let's just say I have a couple games from 2014 that I still like to play, and the graphics are just as good, if not better than this. So that's mediocre to me. So far, this isn't... I don't know. There just needs to be something to make it more interesting. The only interesting thing that piqued my interest so far at all is this supposed island that we're supposed to be going to. If there was some sort of story element that gets you hooked in the beginning and makes you question things, or, you know, gives you questions like, oh shit, what is gonna, you know, there's a war going on here, what the heck caused this war and how can we stop it, you know, or something like that. Just something to bait people into really wanting to play more to find out the answers. And this game has none of that so far. You find out that your uncle, it seems, is a prince, and your cousin is, what did he say? Gonna be a new leader of the island or something, I guess. And so you're kind of royalty, your character. And that's about it, really. That's all I've gathered from this so far. And I've been playing for 34 minutes now. And all I've got to do is go to the boat, or I can do these 3 side quests. The charlatan. So, where's the charlatan at? Over this way. So I need to turn around. I'll try and find this charlatan and see how a side quest goes, and then I'll stop. And if the side quest goes really well, then I might put out a second part just to exploring a little bit.
Come closer now, good people. Don't be afraid. Come, celebrate the miracle.
And if it doesn't go well, and I'm feeling the way I'm feeling right now, I might not put out a second part. I just
Citizens,
not feeling
I
it.
present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And more still. This little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malachor. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malachor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A phial only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malachor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malachor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take 2.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is. He's our man, no doubt.
His speech is well polished. I even feel like buying some.
And if we had a word with him? I wonder if he'll serve us the same routine.
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Will you drink one of your potions, to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But, as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But, if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now. I saw you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
Yeah, just say that out loud right in front of him.
Have you finally made up your mind?
Are there any nasty side effects with this remedy of yours?
There are none. You will feel nothing but an intense sense of well-being.
I will think about it.
As you wish, but don't wait long. It won't last forever.
Jeez, okay. What the fuck am I supposed to do now? Unmask the charlatan. Said to take a look at his cart. Where the hell is his cart? Oh, sorry. Goodness gracious. Ugh. Man. Okay, how do I get up there? Oops. No. Thought maybe breaking it would help. Guess not. Aha. Okay. Was this not his...
And death to the others!
Here, my beauties.
The weird alchemist of the Alliance who rented a room upstairs specifically asked us not to clean it during his stay. This old fool must not want us to accidentally break his vials or something, so leave him in his filth. The customer's always right. Okay. Gold coins. Take those. Thank you. These pages are covered in small, almost illegible handwriting. Experiment results, patient observations, and incomprehensible symbols. But the complexity of some recipes leaves no room for doubt. The author was a true alchemist and was certainly very knowledgeable. Okay. Get some mixed vibes here. Charlatan's antidote. An antidote, you say? Okay, let's talk to this motherfucker.
Have you finally made up your mind?
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see for yourself that I am gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, you don't have the right.
Damnation. He can't have gone far.
Find him before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings.
Good day, Tavern Keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
Has the Malachor really put a damper on your business?
More than a damper. They were soaked. When the sickness began to spread, a wave of panic followed in its wake. People stopped going out of their homes. They were afraid. I was close to closing shop, I tell you. And then, thankfully, the alchemists of the bridge said that you couldn't just catch it like that. People were still distrustful, as is their nature, but they are leaving home again. It's a start. I also lost quite a few regular customers. Dead or too scared to venture back. Oh, but that's nothing new to you. The city would have sunk in the water if not for trade with the New Isle.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Looks like that sank up. I'm not a big fan of using X to run, because I like to use my right thumb to tilt my camera around while I'm running, and when you're holding down with X, you can't really do that. Ah! The controls are, meh. Not great. They're doable, not great.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that's found you. Have you seen the mob that's gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he's the one who sent me.
Sahin? Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy. To criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners. Making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the Malachor they won't hesitate to kill.
Wow.
I could not
They misspelled
keep my
vile.
silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace, and earned Sahin's hatred.
Wow. Sorry, I got thrown off a little bit there. Maybe I'm just picky and rude, but they misspelled in their... What's the word? Wow. Subtitles. Thank you. Subtitles. Yeah, in their subtitles, they said vile poisons, but they misspelled the word vile. How does an official video game misspell such a simple word? There's two different uses for that word. Vile, that they spelled, is like a container. Vile, as in disgusting, is V-I-L-E. That's not difficult to look over. This storyline with this charlatan is not bad. But...
Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
Oh, you don't understand. I fled. But I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder? That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion
Wow,
were
dude.
inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. I mean, the mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me, coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set off a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps. But you are hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, my lady?
Well, the other dudes seem to be experimenting on people too. So it's not like he's done any worse than they have, so why should he get arrested and then they don't?
I'm going to help you leave the city. But you must promise never to return.
I swear it.
Very well then. I need to first get you away from those who want to see you hanged.
If we can't find a way to sneak out of here discreetly, we will have to confront the populace.
I haven't lost hope that I'll be able to help them hear reason.
It would be better if I remain hidden while waiting.
First I'm gonna jack your shit. The Al-Sad. I'm just to learn that you have not found the peace you were hoping for in Serene. Since your departure from the Academy, the situation has been deplorable. Those you had accused are now behaving as if the rules did not apply to them, regularly performing questionable experiments. And there is nothing the rest of us can do apart from keeping a low profile. I sincerely hope that you will eventually find some peace, find some place where you can be at peace. Your friend, blank. Okay. So there are some questionable experiments going on with the whatever they're called. I don't remember. That is mildly interesting. I'll give them that. That catches my interest just a little bit. Is it enough to make the rest of the game playable? I don't know. Do not know. Take all those. Guess that's for building shit. Wrong door. Why does she always make an entrance? Like, damn, can't you just open a door normally?
Please listen, I beg you.
If you want him to reimburse you, get in the back of the line like everyone else.
Believe me, I understand why you are angry.
Me? It's not money I want. That charlatan tried to poison us. I couldn't give a flying pile of dung for your pretty words. We're gonna hang him high. And you too, if you're an accomplice.
How absurd! I'm the one who put an end to his operation.
Well, in that case, help us catch him so he can be punished like he deserves.
He's trapped. He'll have to come out someday, you'll see.
I can procure you some excellent potions. As long as you promise to put an end to this. True potions of healing. Like those you thought you were buying.
What are you, some sort of alchemist then? I hope you're not the same feather as the other. If that's the case, we have enough rope to hang the both of them!
Trust me. I swear that each and every one of you will receive one.
Our trust was already given. We're going nowhere without seeing the merchandise.
Such a large number of potions. This story's gonna cost you a fortune.
These vials could be lying around anywhere. I need to keep my eyes peeled.
Okay, cool.
Are your boots worn through? Welcome. It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help?
Yeah. Come on. Ingredients. Yeah, health potions. 19 coins. I only need 2 more. So I'm gonna get... I can't. I'll just get 2 then. Alright, that's fine.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
So I'm assuming, let's see, journal, map, codex, stats, character development. Okay, so how do you make shit? Do you have to have like a...
You'll find all you need in our selection. Whatever you need to be the talk of all Serene.
Can y'all like get the fuck out of my way? Thank you. I don't particularly... Sorry, I really don't particularly have any particular to continue playing, but I also don't like leaving things unfinished at all. I'll just take these stupid health potions and then we'll quit. As for playing this game again, I don't know. I don't know.
Do you have those potions you promised us?
Yes, here they are.
Hey, did you see that? That other alchemist kept his word. I hope these are good ones.
The colour looks like it should, not like those others.
Well then, since you want us to go, then we'll be going. Come on, everyone!
The alchemist is now far from danger, at least.
Go and tell him the good news.
Take that, thanks. It is pretty funny, I have to admit, how you can just jack people's shit. I will admit I do find that quite amusing.
So, did you find a way to get me out of this hornet's nest?
I persuaded the mob to disperse calmly and without a fight. The way is free.
Very well. What power of persuasion? They didn't seem of a mind to hear reason from me.
You were free. Climb into your carriage and leave Serene immediately. Let me deal with Dr. Sahin.
I owe you my life, my lady. I will be eternally in your debt.
I remind you to never step foot here again.
I have no desire to return anyway. Farewell.
Don't blame you. Cool, so I got the money back for what I spent on those potions, apparently. I think here I'll save it just in case I ever want to come back to it. Although I really don't have any particular desire to. I'm sort of meh about this game right now. I might play one more part just to see if it catches my interest a little more. We shall see. But anyway, this is where I leave you for now.